Alright guys, so sorry that I don't look all that great, but I'm adjusting to a new medication and stuff with my health, stuff that you guys know of already, most of you guys will. But I still wanted to make this video series just because I feel like it's pretty important. I'll try and chip away at it as fast as I can, but essentially I'm going to be making a series that is pretty cutthroat as far as breeding programs, meanings of stuff, basically anything you would need to use as like an actual tool to be able to be creating bloodlines, maintaining bloodlines. Why would you want to make an actual real bloodline? The difference between a bloodline and a strain, what that could mean anyway, because sometimes some will refer to a strain as wrong, but in reality it's not the same. It can be different, so there's a difference there. But anyway, so I just kind of wanted to touch base with different breeding styles too, the importance of each of them. Wild fish, are they better, are they not? What does that mean? Kind of give you guys a lot of insight on all this stuff so that you guys can understand. And for those of you guys who already know me, which on my main page is going to be just about all of you guys, then you already know that everything I'm teaching right now is stuff that I've utilized for countless years. So reptiles, fish, lots of different species of each, but just the same. So all of the most aggressive breeders, and I mean by aggressive I mean ruthlessly good and very precise and on par, they are going to be using models that are very similar. So the model that I actually already even have written right up here, because I wanted to make sure I didn't pinch myself out of space, which I'm glad I did because I almost did. But anyways, they're all of them are going to be utilizing a model that is similar to what I'm showing you here, which will be in a different video, but just the same. It may be different by a little bit. It depends on each species too, whatever you're working with. Some things tolerate stuff better than others. That's going to be up to you to be able to decide. But if you're working with like betas, guppies, cichlids, leopard geckos, iguanas, bearded dragons, African fattails, everything I'm showing you, koi, goldfish, this is all rodents, rats, mice, hamsters. This is all going to be birds, parakeets, like, you get the point? It's all going to be very on par with what I'm showing you. It's just each breeder will have their own experiences with things, and it may look a little bit different here. This is my own personal take on what I've found over the years to be the best. Everything has a rhyme and reason. Everything is very systematic, and it is also has multiple safeties, like fail safes in it. So with anything that I'm ever teaching you guys, I take it very seriously to be able to actually be showing you guys my take on most effective, least BS, rock solid tactic, right? Also most aggressive. I can't stress enough how much it is important for people when they're getting into breeding, because when you start off, a lot of times it seems like you have all the time in the world. You're usually never stressed about resources. You're just kind of, eyes the size of, and the dreams the size of, Texas. But trust me, the reality will hit you quick with exactly what all it takes to really do a lot of this stuff. And it is not actually a drop in the bucket. It takes quite a lot of resources, astronomical amount of time and tactics out the what. It takes a lot of experience and everything like that. My job here in this video series is to actually help shave down most all of the losses, stuff like that, wasted time, wasted understandings that are false, that are being pushed out there. And again, I'm not, as a lot of you guys know that are on my page already, I'm not coming from this at a perspective of, hey guys, I'm going to make a genetic video and blah, 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 blah. No, I'm already coming from a long tried true breeding background that's very strong. So you guys have already, a lot of you, anyone that already has known me, you've already watched me jump in and tackle some incredibly difficult tasks, and even creating them all on my own from the start and landing exactly where I thought, and even being able to manipulate that into the exact patterns that I was already planning from the beginning of all of it, sometimes years before. So, but anyway, so as far as the credibility of this information, if you don't already understand me or what I've done or anything like that, I mean, it's actually not that hard to look up. So I'm not tooting my own horn here. I'm just saying I absolutely have every qualification to be making these videos for you guys, including I was included in a global genetics study in reptiles over a genetic, in which I did actually even come to the bottom of it. And I was even, for that specific study that I was proposed to by China, the only United States representative in that study at all. So they did that because of my abilities that I had already very openly, publicly demonstrated back in reptiles. So, but again, you know, neither here nor there. I'm just stating that these tactics that I'm showing you, they are dead on. And I hope that a lot of you guys are taking this stuff very seriously, so that you can also kind of predict, you know, what it's going to look like for you guys to actually be able to pick up something and breed and reaching your goals and getting where you want, and what kind of resources that's also going to look like. And that's going to stop you guys from getting burnout, which is what I was trying to reference a little bit ago in this video, like probably 4 minutes ago. So a lot of breeders, they get all these hopes and dreams and aspirations and eyes so big, and then they go out and they purchase like so many damn things, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna be doing all this stuff. But then what happens is, as they're going along, they get burnt out. They don't realize how much resources, time, space, everything is gonna take, and that's even with them not really running a program like these. So I can't stress enough how, so like, you'll notice like koi breeders in Japan, right? They usually specialize in only 1 or 2 types, right? And then they're really, really, really known for that. It's kind of similar to that. It's because in order for them to be dedicated enough into that 1 type or 2 or, you know, 3, whatever, it's not very many. And the same goes for a lot of other types of beta, like other fish and stuff like that. Like betas too, like they're only, a lot of the times too, they breed like 1 type. And then they'll have several offshoots of that 1 type, but they're breeding 1 type. It's because they want to get the fastest results and the strongest in what they're doing. They don't got to be the best in everything. That's not their job. Their job is to refine to the true best of what they're working with. So keep that in mind. Don't get burnt out. So if you're, you know, like I said, the goal for this video series is to actually kind of prepare you guys, get you in the right mindsets, block out a lot of the false things that are being said out there, for, quite frankly, even people that have no business stating these things at all, because any reputable breeder of any kind would actually be able to swiftly shut that down, with very widely known amongst solid breeders concepts and such as to why, and having back history. So but anyway, I want to see everyone succeed. The more people who succeed, the better everyone else is in any one of these industries. I don't care if you're in reptiles and you're watching this or whatever, it's all gravy. So it is going to help whatever field you're in. So hopefully some of you guys will be able to actually perpetuate some of this, and it will kind of act like a tree. It will just stem out. And that's what I'm really pushing for here, is I really want to see more people aware of these kinds of things, rather than breeders who are very successful kind of locking away their secrets and not actually sharing them. A lot of you guys know I have always sold male and females of my own genetics, of whatever quality you wanted to purchase. If that's what you actually wanted to do, then that's what you got. I was always very open and honest as to what you should pair and why and how to manipulate that around. I was even, you know, and am willing to walk you step by step through each thing as to why you would do it. And you will get the exact results that I'm stating even, and that has always been the case. I've never once had someone do a pairing or anything of the sort that I advised and not had them actually get what it was that I said they would get. So they do, it is very consistent here. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this series. I'm trying to make these videos kind of short here, so I'm going to try and keep them close to 10 or 20 minutes each. This was just kind of an introduction, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoy, and if you guys have any further additional questions at all with any of this stuff, please just message me and ask, and I'm more than happy to jump in. If I don't know by chance something that you're asking, then I'm just going to say I don't know. If I do, then I'll share it with you. So anyway,